let's begin with international updates that has been coming in with regards to a possibility of a trade deal that now seems to be closer or inching closer when it comes to finalizing it, because Donald Trump, the president of the United States, has now been saying that they are very close to a tariff deal with India. His remarks is coming at a time when he says that probably there may be another deal, and Donald Trump has been already for the last 2 days hinting at a possibility of finalizing a trade deal with India soon. New Delhi could be among the other nations who would strike a deal with Washington, probability what has now been said before the 1st of August deadline.
I think it's a good deal for both parties, but we will have full access into Indonesia. And we have a couple of those deals that are going to be announced. India basically is working along that same line.
Well, let's get a word from Rishabh, who's connected with us. Rishabh, good morning. Even when it comes to the talks over the bilateral trade agreement between Indian and U.S. officials, that has been going on. How close are we looking at as far as when it comes to the final stages of this deal is concerned?
Well, Amita, what we are given to understand that India and US have already signed, sealed the deal, and it's a matter of time when we hear an official signature on the India-US trade deal. And what we are talking about right now, the trade deal, is an interim trade deal ahead of the first tranche of the bilateral trade deal that is expected to be sealed by autumn this year. So now what we're given to understand that both the sides have given their concession, while US has left their adamancy on the GM crops and dairy products. India has also given them leeway on certain agricultural sector, including apples and nuts, while in dairy sector, the processed food has been agreed upon to pull down the tariff on. A blanket tariff on auto is also something that has been discussed between the two countries, and both the countries have agreed. India has also said that you cannot have a blanket tariff on all American goods, and Washington has agreed to that. It is a matter of time. The Indian negotiators are already in the United States now, as we are told, and it is a matter of time. It could be today or tomorrow, as well as soon as today or tomorrow itself, when we'll hear the interim deal between India and US. Remains to be seen how things unfold. We have seen that how Indonesian deal has been announced. The Prince of Bahrain was in the United States, where Washington said, and what Donald Trump was quoted saying, that India maybe would be the next country they would be signing the deal with.
Right, but hoping, Rishabh, really to avoid the reciprocal tariffs is concerned, because the deadline now that has been set previously, which was extended till the 1st of August, would it mean that there would be additional, reciprocal tariffs that would be levied on Indian goods, especially if it crosses that deadline of 1st of August?
See, point is that reciprocal tariff is something that that would come in effect after 1st of August, and that too is not a concrete deadline. We have seen multiple such deadlines coming in and going as well. India has played very smartly, and as of now, we haven't seen much of reciprocal tariff. The basic 10% tariff that has been levied by US on all states, all countries, has been agreed upon by India. And end of the day, what we're given to understand that an average tariff on Indian goods in the United States would be somewhere around 11.5 to 12%, and US goods would have about 7% of tariff in India.
All right, Rishabh, please do stay on with us. Mr. Sajjanar is connected with us. Sir, good morning to you. The US president has been saying that his administration is going to announce few other trade deals and mentioned India in that context. Do you believe that this is a hint in the possibility of finalizing a trade deal with India soon?
Thank you. I would sincerely hope so, because, this has now been pending for quite some time. We had actually concluded the negotiations before the 9th of July, which was supposed to be the deadline. And then it was reported that all the documents, etc., had gone to the White House, waiting for a nod from President Trump himself. And that nod, we kept waiting, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. It did not come. So, it makes me a little anxious. It makes me a little worried, because this might be some tactic for the American side, for President Trump himself, to sort of, push India more on some of the concessions that we might have granted. Because if he's suggesting that, the India deal is going to be something on the lines of the Indonesian deal, then that doesn't sound very good, because what he has said is that American products will be able to enter the Indonesian market free of tariffs. And Indonesian products would have to pay a 19% tariff while coming into the American
The deadline
market.
is looming, Mr. Sajjanhar, and at the same time, India has also indicated that it will not enter into a trade deal in a hurry. Thank you very much, Mr. Sajjanhar, for your point.